Would please rise for the national anthem.
Good evening. My name is Dr. Mary Ann Harding. On behalf of the Tuscarawas County University District Board of Trustees and the administration and faculty of the Kent State Tuscarawas campus, it is my pleasure to welcome you to our nursing commencement ceremony. Graduates, congratulations. You, the new nurses we are here to celebrate this evening, are certainly feeling happy, aren't you? You have done it. It has taken a lot of hard work and dedication to arrive to this point. You have finished school and you are ready to start your career as a professional nurse. The experiences you have had here at Kent State Tuscarawas have prepared you well to achieve your goals. You did not reach this point alone. A sincere thank you to all the families, to your friends, for the support, the encouragement, the assistance, the sacrifices that they made to help you become a nurse. You may have noticed that we do not have a speaker as part of our ceremony this evening. And if you think back to all the graduations you have attended before, have you remembered ever a word that any speaker ever shared? Probably not. But what you probably recall is how you felt. The pride, the happiness, the anticipation for the future, for what is to come. And it is those feelings that we hope that you leave here with tonight. Your family, your friends, along with the faculty, we're all sharing your joy. We feel the pride in watching you graduate this evening and in seeing what you have accomplished. We are excited for you and for what your future holds. Each of your stories is unique. Some of you were the first in your family to graduate from college. For some, nursing is a new career path. Many of you juggled work and family life along with your studies and school obligations. And during the pinning portion of the celebration this evening, we will hear the words our graduates have to share with us. Who inspired them? Who helped them? Who helped them see their dream? It is my pleasure to introduce several special guests and individuals this evening. First, seated on the stage is Dr. Stephen Minnick, Assistant Dean of Kent State Tuscarawas, and Dr. Ashley Galati, Faculty Chair, who will be presenting you with your diploma when your name is called. We also have a very dedicated faculty and staff who help our students become competent, caring nurses. If you would please stand and be recognized when your name is called. Please hold your applause until the end. Misty Bailey, Lori Barkus, Dr. Samantha Bonaducci, Mary Cameron, Bob Gallo, Tracy Gump, Caitlin Kofel, Dr. Danielle Henry, Dr. Denise McEnroe-Petit, Donna Morgan, Shelley Stefka, and Sarah Tigner. We are also pleased to have with us this evening representatives from our Nursing Advisory Board and clinical partners. Their partnerships allow our students to learn to deliver quality patient care. If you would like to stand and give a wave, please, when your name is called. Carolyn Harmon from Altman Hospital, Kay McAbeer from Riverside Manor, and Melanie Ripley from Walnut Hills. We also have with us our nursing advisor this evening, Charity Wall. We would like to thank Mrs. Ripley and the staff at Walnut Hills Retirement Center for donating the flowers that are being presented to our graduates this evening. I would now like to introduce Chad Conrad, Director of Philanthropy at Kent State University, Tuscarawas.
And she said there weren't any speakers, right? No, just kidding. No. On behalf of the Kent State Tuscarawas Alumni Association, it is my pleasure to welcome you as a graduating class of 2023 and encourage you to go straight from commencement to remaining active in campus life through your complimentary membership in the Kent State Tuscarawas Alumni Association. As our newest graduates, you join thousands of students who have earned degrees from this special place who have gone on to forge successful careers in a variety of fields. We hope your experiences on campus will provide a strong foundation for all your future endeavors and inspire you to make a real difference in the world. Please take a few moments in the upcoming weeks to go online and register for your complimentary membership and become part of a special association that exists to serve our campus, our graduates, and community in developing, fostering, and sharing the pride that we all have for Kent State Tuscarawas. We're ready to celebrate and connect you with other alumni who wish to remain informed of opportunities to learn, grow, and give back in the years ahead. Thank you, my sincere congratulations, and best wishes. It's also my distinct honor to acknowledge the Alumni Association's most prestigious award. This year's Distinguished Alumni Award goes to Lois Grandison of Denison. Lois, you want to come forward? She was selected for her outstanding community commitment and continued support of the nursing profession. Lois graduated from the campus in 1980 with an associate degree of nursing. Her leadership with Emperor Home Care and her passion for helping others are making a true difference in our hometown. We present her the Distinguished Alumni Award, Lois Grandison 2023. Let's give her a round. Lastly, class of 2023, remember once you're a Golden Eagle, you're always a Golden Eagle. Thank you very much.
Now for the part you've all been waiting for. Candidates, when your degree is called, please rise and remain standing. The candidates for the degree Associate of Applied Science in Nursing. Upon recommendation of the faculty of Kent State University at Tuscarawas, I present to you as candidates for the Associate of Applied Science in Nursing these students who have satisfied all the requirements for the degree as determined by their academic college. Under the authority of the laws of the state of Ohio, by designation from Kent State University Board of Trustees and President Todd Diacon, I confer upon each of you and upon those graduating in absentia the appropriate degree as listed in the printed programs. You may turn your tassels. Please be seated until the marshal asks you to stand and approach the podium. If you will present yourself by rows at the podium, representatives of your respective academic area and I will present with you such evidence of your accomplishments.
Shaylin B. Anderson. Grace E. Beal. Paige E. Bowles. Jordan C. Bowman. Ashley L. Dawson. Graduating with distinction, Shelby T. Edmondson. Madison M. Estelle. Brittany A. Gartrell. Tyler D. Golick. Darla L. Ivans. Graduating with distinction, Caitlin A. Maurer. Also graduating with an Associate of Science degree, Kelsey D. Newbro. Ava L. Rosenberry. Ashlyn N. Sanders. Graduating with distinction, Hallie R. Cease. Cortez T. Teckham. Alexandria R. Smith. Graduating with distinction, Brianna N. Tucker. Heather M. Thomas. Mackenzie L. Vance. Olivia R. Wagner. Emma R. Zabuka.
I present to you the graduating class for 2023. All right, I would like to thank everyone for attending this evening's commencement. Please remain seated for the pinning ceremony, which will start shortly after we recede out. Thank you very much, and have a good rest of your evening.
We hope you enjoyed that slideshow. It gave you hopefully just a glimpse into some of the things that everyone has been involved with at school, both in class, lab, clinical, some fun study time. Fun study time? No, yeah. So now we're going to move to the pinning celebration. I would like to invite to the podium Ashlyn Sanders, who is the class secretary treasurer.
The pinning ceremony is distinctive to nursing. The pinning of the new graduate nurses is a tradition which dates back to Florence Nightingale, the founder of modern nursing. Receiving a nursing pin symbolizes that you have completed your nursing education. It marks the first time a nursing graduate enters the nursing community with its rich and proud history. Not only does it mark the completion of student coursework, but this ceremony honors a new nurse who will work in a career where they will have to be selfless for the good of many others. Thus, with pinning, you are officially welcomed into the profession of nursing. I'd like to now invite Dr. Denise McEnroe-Petit to the podium.
I would like to recognize the officers of the Student Government Association for their service and dedication to the class and the program. Will you please stand when your name is called? President Grace Beal. Secretary Treasurer Ashlyn Sanders. Next, we would like to recognize the students who were recently inducted into the Gamma Sigma chapter of Alpha Delta Nu. This is the National Associate Degree Nursing Honor Society. The purpose of the Honor Society is to recognize academic excellence. Students inducted into Alpha Delta Nu maintain a cumulative 3.0 grade point average and earned an A or B in all required nursing courses. This evening, each student wears the honors cord that they received during the induction ceremony. Will the following students who earned this prestigious honor please stand to be recognized when your name is called? Paige Bowles. Shelby Edmondson. Tyler Golick. Darla Ivins. Haley Cease. Brianna Tucker. And Olivia Wagner. Next, I would like to introduce Mrs. Lori Barkis, who will present the Student of Nursing Awards.
Each year, the graduating class of Kent State Tuscarawas Nursing recognizes their fellow students for their dedication to the profession of nursing. This year's class is honoring 2 of their peers with the Spirit of Nursing Award. The first recipient is described by her peers as consistently having a professional image and positive attitude. Another said she is willing to help anyone who needs it. She deserves to be acknowledged for her kindness and work ethic. She has been positive and encouraging to us to keep pushing. It gives us great pride to present the first Spirit of Nursing Award to Emma Zabuka. Students with a calling to nursing never lose sight of the fact that they are treating a human being who needs compassion when they are at their most vulnerable. Our second recipient inspired her peers by providing compassionate care. She actively listens and provides guidance when possible. It gives us great pride to present the Spirit of Nursing Award to Hallie Cease. I would like to introduce Mrs. Mary Cameron and Mrs. Tracy Gump, who will share with you special words from our celebrants, while each receive their nursing pin. Mrs. Morgan and Dr. Bonaducci will be presenting the pins and the flowers.
Before we begin, we would like to share with you some directions. Pinning will proceed in the order that the names are listed in the pinning program. The person pinning the graduate should proceed to the right-hand side, that is your right side, of the stage when you see your graduate lining up. When your graduate's name is called, you will get a pinning ribbon and meet in the middle of the stage. Now, for a demonstration. Millie Larson. I am so happy to finally be done. Thank you to the teachers who helped me along the way and my clinical instructors when I had a patient with 20 meds and learned 19 of them. That was so nice of you to ask me about the one I did not study. Thank you to my nursing friends. You are all awesome. Letting me lean on you when I needed it. But it was worth it.
Shaylin Anderson. Oh, thank God I made it. You almost lost me there. On a real note, the past 2 years have definitely been one for the books. I'd like to first thank my family for supporting me through every step that it's taken to get here, especially my mom, who assured me that eventually this would get easier. She lied, but that's fine. To the friends I've made, thank you for everything. All the laughs and early morning coffee. Well, it didn't outweigh the stress and tears, but it did help. Well, that's all I have time for. Here's hoping I see none of you in the hospital. With love, Shay.
Grace Beal. I would like to thank my friends for their support throughout my journey in nursing school. I would also like to thank my family. My parents, grandma, and brother are the reason I'm walking this stage this evening. I couldn't have done it without you. Thank you to my nursing school buddies for guiding me when I had no idea what was going on, which was most of the time. Thank you, Dr. Henry, for believing in me and for being the best clinical instructor ever. I'll never forget your positivity and encouragement. Thank you, Mr. Gallo, for teaching me who Adam is. And thank you to the rest of the faculty for teaching and supporting me the past 2 years. I'll remember you all in therapy.
Paige Bowles. What an adventure this has been. I can confidently say that this has been the hardest obstacle I have ever overcome, and I owe many people a thank you for being there when I needed them the most. To my family, thank you for listening to my endless rambling about what I am learning and what I need to know for my upcoming exam. Thank you for quizzing me even when you didn't know how to pronounce the words or the questions made no sense to you. And thank you for providing comfort when I would stay up to ridiculous hours crying because I was stressed. To my newfound, hopefully lifelong friends, thank you for being there when I needed a shoulder to cry on or needed a question answered. It seems I am approaching my word limit, so with that being said, thank you all for everything.
Corinne Bowman. First, I want to thank everyone in this room for supporting and helping me get here today. I also want to thank my fiance for being my better half and for changing all those diapers while I was at school. Thank you to my parents who have pushed me to pursue my dreams and have encouraged me to never give up even when the going got tough. I want to thank my grandparents who are my greatest support system. Lastly, a huge thank you to my daughter, Allie, who has given me the opportunity to become a mom and has taught me the importance of fighting for what you believe in.
Ashley Dawson. I would not have been able to make it through nursing school if it wasn't for the support of all my friends and family. I would like to thank my parents, my sisters, and my grandparents for always supporting me and helping me whenever I needed it. I would like to thank my partner, Austin, for supporting and encouraging me always. Also, thank you to my professors for providing a positive learning environment and for teaching me so much. Also, thank you to the friends I've made along the way who have helped me so much. I'm so grateful for my experience the past 2 years.
Madison Estelle. Oh, yeah. Did we? Shelby Edmondson. I would like to, huh? So,
It's Shelby. You had skipped.
okay. I would like to thank my family for supporting me in every way possible during nursing school. I wouldn't have been able to do it without them.
Madison Estelle. I want to thank my family for always being so encouraging and present with me through this experience. You all have been so uplifting to me, especially during the times when I felt discouraged. Aunt Lorraine, you are the most kind-hearted nurse, and I'm so glad that I have you to look up to. Heather, I'm so happy our paths crossed. I am so lucky to have gained a friendship filled with support, love, and laughter. I can't wait to see whether the Lord uses me, and I am so grateful that He made all this possible. I love you all so dearly, and I couldn't have done this without you.
Brittany Gartrell. I have graduated from nursing school. How amazing does that sound? Every person you see on stage today has dedicated countless hours, cried many tears, and sacrificed our social lives for the sole purpose of pursuing a career in which we will devote our lives to saving others. I'd like to thank my dad and apologize for the many meals I've ruined with my clinical stories at the dinner table. I also want to thank my mom, my cheerleader. Thanks for all the late nights before exams when you let me teach you about all the gross things our bodies do. Thank you for criticizing my skills before my checkoffs. That really helped calm my nerves. Finally, thank you for continuously saying, "We did it," although I'm certain one of us put in much more work than the other. I couldn't have done this without you. We did it.
Tyler Golick. Finally, I feel like I can breathe. Thank you to all my family and friends who have been nothing short of amazing and supporting me. To my wife, thank you for always being there when I needed you, reassuring me when I had my doubts with your famous "Ty, you're fine" pep talks. To my study partner, my dog Archer, thank you for following me as I paced around the house screaming about every side effect of every medication. To all of my clinical instructors, thank you for pushing me to be the best possible nurse I can be. Thank you for peering over my shoulder, making me feel nervous even for a routine Lovenox injection. All jokes aside, every teacher and clinical instructor has helped mold me into the nurse I want to be, and I can't thank you all enough for that.
Darla Ivans. I would like to thank my family for encouraging and supporting me throughout nursing school. Thank you to my friends who always offered their help and kept me pushing through. Thank you to my daughter Lorelei, who was so patient and understanding of my need to study, and she stepped up to help entertain her brother. Finally, a big thank you to all the teachers who helped me get here today.
Caitlin Maurer. Today I'm thankful to be graduating with the wonderful people that I have met through this program. I am thankful for the friendships that this program has given me. Thank you to the teachers who pushed me out of my comfort zone, to my parents and my brother Dan, Trish, and Lucas, who supported me through the past 2 years. I want to thank my grandparents, Dave and Kay, for their kindness and compassion and for always inspiring me to help others. Thank you to my boyfriend Zender for believing in me even when I did not believe in myself. Lastly, and most importantly, I am grateful for the opportunity to impact the lives of my patients.
Kelsey Newbraw, we made it. All of those who walk across this stage tonight deserve it. Thank you to my husband for trying to understand the emotional roller coaster the past 2 years have been. Thank you to my 2 kids who have been my motivation through it all. My family that has helped with childcare along the way. Thank you to the friends. Lastly, thank you to the friends I have made in this program. I hope our friendships last a lifetime, and I hope one day to work alongside each and every one of you.
Ava Rosenberry. I want to thank my incredible family, friends, and classmates for all the support and encouragement over the last 2 years. I could not have done it without all of you. I want to give a special thank you to my mom for always being there through the good and the bad during this journey. Words cannot describe how thankful I am to everyone that supported me when I needed it the most.
Ashlyn Saunders. Ashlyn would like to thank her mom for always being her best friend and encouraging her every day to keep going and texting her before every exam telling her that she can do it and that she is proud of her. Her grandparents for always saying how proud they are of her for doing this so young and always washing her white uniform. Cody for being her biggest supporter and encouraging her to keep going every time she said she wanted to drop out. And for helping her study even though you didn't know the words, and for telling her how proud you are of her for passing exams and now graduating. Her study group, Autumn, Chloe, Katie, and Steph, for getting together, saying that they were going to study, but ending up just getting pizza and hanging out. Ashlyn could not have done it without each and every one of you encouraging her.
Hallie Cease. I'd like to thank my family the most for supporting me every day, for the pep talks the night before each exam, for helping me study, and for being my guinea pigs when I needed to practice my skills. I'd also like to thank all the friends I've made throughout nursing school, and I'm so happy to be graduating with you all. I'll miss our study sessions and laughing when trying to make funny, sometimes inappropriate sayings, so that we could remember material for exams. I will always be grateful for the professors and clinical instructors who have pushed me out of my comfort zone in order to make me a better nurse. I wouldn't have made it without all of you. Best of luck to everyone graduating tonight in your career as a nurse.
Ray Smith, you've got this. A statement heard frequently is now a reality. Today we walk across this stage one step closer to achieving our goal, solidifying the concept that hard work pays off. A simple thank you has never been more meaningful. I want to take this opportunity to acknowledge my comedic husband, who has done more than his fair share of helping me through this challenging experience, one inappropriate laugh at a time. I am proud to be here showing Lily and Cade the importance of finishing what you start, even if it takes 10 years. A special thank you to my mom, family, and friends for their constant love and support. I could not have done it without you all. Lastly, to my classmates, I wish all of you the best in your nursing career.
Cortez Tecum. Graduating from nursing school is influenced by many factors, including support and motivation from family, friends, and faculty. Although I cannot mention everyone individually, I appreciate all of their contributions. To start, I'd like to thank my family for always being there to support me, even though they never understood why missing an IV ruined my day. I also want to thank my girlfriend and her family for all of their support and encouragement. One person I'd like to highlight specifically is my grandmother, who motivates me the most. My grandmother was diagnosed with cancer in November, and seeing her fight so hard these past few months has moved every ounce of me to not let her down. She is now finishing up radiation and looking towards recovery. Without her and my grandpa, who has been there to hold her hand every step of the way, I wouldn't be up here today.
Heather Thomas. As this chapter ends, I am so excited to see what the future holds. To my friends and family, I couldn't have done this without you. Thank you for all the words of encouragement, the many pep talks, and for all the times you listened to me cry when I didn't think I could do it. But a special thank you to my dad. Thank you for always being by my side through the good and the bad, and for always being my rock. I will never be able to find the words to express just how much you mean to me. Lastly, I couldn't have done this without Madison and all of our phone calls, rant sessions, and study dates. I can't imagine my life without you, and I can't wait to see where God takes us in life. Here's to the next adventure.
Brianna Tucker. Thank you to my fiance for taking care of the house and our small zoo. Planning a wedding by itself is not easy, but doing it while in nursing school has felt like an impossible task. I appreciate how patient you have been and for always supporting me. Thank you to my big brother for pushing me to go back to school in the first place. Thank you for always answering my questions and celebrating with me on exam days. I couldn't have done this without you. I hope I'm half the nurse you, Mom, and Grandma are. Thank you to the rest of my family and friends for allowing me to be absent for a good portion of the last 2 years. Thank you for still inviting me to things, even when you knew I'd say, I can't, I have to study. I love you all so much.
Mackenzie Vance. First, I'd like to thank my parents for supporting me no matter what, whether it be in school or any other decisions in my life, and for helping me financially and emotionally through these past few years. I'd like to thank my mama for praying for me before every exam and always making me brownies, my sister for answering her phone every day when I called to vent or ask advice. I'd like to thank my perfect little niece, Maisie, for always telling me knock-knock jokes and making me laugh, and my boyfriend for comforting me through the countless tears and long hours of studying. Emma and Megan, thank you for being my best friends. Finally, I'd like to thank my grandma for the hours and days she invested into helping me study, making practice quizzes, flying to Ohio to help in person, and Zooming when she couldn't be here. I couldn't have done it without you all.
Olivia Wagner. I cannot express how thankful I am to be here and share this moment with everyone. Without the love and support from my friends and family, I would not be standing here on this stage. They all deserve a huge thank you for supporting me every step of the way, especially my father for being my biggest cheerleader, my mother for being my inspiration, and my sister for being my shoulder to lean on. The people I have met during this time that I have shared tears and laughs with along the way will forever have a lasting effect on me. I'm excited for this new chapter ahead of me. Congratulations to all.
Emma Zabuka. I want to start by saying thank you to my parents and to my in-laws for always listening to my crazy rants and being there to cheer me on through these past 2 years. I'd like to thank all my siblings for encouraging me and allowing me to relax every once in a while. Finally, I'd like to thank my amazing fiance who is with me every step of the way. You allowed me to have space when needed and helped me study even if you couldn't always pronounce the words. You have wiped many, many tears from my face and are my biggest supporter in life. I couldn't have done it without the love from God, my family, and great friends. You all made these stressful 2 years a little less stressful, so thank you.
I would now like to invite Grace Beal, class president, to come forward.
Good evening, fellow students, faculty, friends, and family. It's crazy to think that this is the moment we've worked day and night for. 2 years ago, we set out to be the very people we are today, empowered and full of knowledge that we can use to someday save a life. How did time fly so fast? I thought it only flies when you're having fun. I'd like to ask my classmates to reflect on the reason you set out to become a nurse. For many of you, your decision to become a nurse is quite personal, but it boils down to this: you want to help others. A lot of diligence and effort went into obtaining this degree. Recognize your struggle and perseverance and congratulate yourself. Countless hours of studying and crying because of upcoming exams or previous exam scores, hard work and tears poured into making tonight possible. You did it. Endless sacrifice and drive has pushed you to overcome this seemingly insurmountable goal, to become a nurse. We must also recognize the sacrifices made by the people around us. To our spouses and significant others, children, friends, and family, thank you for relenting time with us so that we could study for exams and attend clinical. Thank you for not questioning our "I can't, I have to study" texts. Because yeah, a night out sounded great, but you know what sounds better? Grace Beal, RN. Let's also acknowledge our faculty, who I'm sure at more than one point thought the phrase, "What do you mean these people are going to be nurses?" Thank you for all that you taught us. For me, I want to take a special moment to acknowledge all the parents in the room. More specifically, I'd like to acknowledge my beautiful parents. None of this would be possible without the both of you. I could create a separate speech entirely about all the sacrifices you made to put me through school and keep my head above water. Fortunately, this speech is already a little lengthy. I have a lifetime to express my undying gratitude to the both of you. Thank you for making tonight possible for me. I love you. And to my fellow classmates, I'd like to leave you with a few parting words. Tonight is the night where our careers as a nurse begin. Wherever you work, someone's life is in your hands. Recognize that responsibility. Advocate for them. They are counting on you. Be the nurse you'd want for yourself and for your loved ones, no matter the situation. The stories and memories of my time in nursing school are ones that I will carry with me for the rest of my life. It has been the greatest honor of my life to share this stage with so many strong and intelligent individuals who I know with confidence and 100% certainty are going to make fantastic nurses. Tonight, you are no longer students, you are nurses. Congratulations. I would now like to ask Ashlyn to come forward and help us with the Nightingale Pledge.
At this time, would all the nurses in the audience in the class of 2023 to please stand and join as we recite the Nightingale Pledge, which is shown on the back of your program. I pledge myself here before my God and in the presence of this assembly to practice my profession with integrity. I will endeavor to maintain and elevate the standard of nursing, both as a science and as an art. I wholeheartedly recognize the importance of high standards of care
and personal accountability.
I devote myself to the healing, protection, and welfare of those committed to my care. I accept a duty to work
for the improvement of health
in the communities in which I live and work.
I will hold in confidence all personal matters committed to my keeping and will respect the privacy of medical information. I will act with compassion in ethical matters. I will not knowingly administer or consume any harmful substance. I commit to interdisciplinary collaboration and lifelong learning. I fully acknowledge the seriousness of the responsibility that I accept in my calling and the significance of this pledge that I take today.
Fellow students, it is an honor to share this stage with you tonight. I am proud of each and every one of you. One of the most important things we have learned about is compassion. We are the voice of the voiceless and the advocates for those who cannot advocate for themselves. Know that by helping one person, we are making a difference and making the world a better place, one patient at a time. Congratulations, class of 2023.
So the ceremony you just went through this evening is called a commencement ceremony for a reason. Graduation actually is not the end, it's the beginning, and this is your beginning. We just listened as you shared your stories with us. You shared who inspired you, who cheered you on, how becoming a nurse is a dream achieved. So take with you your joy, take with you the feelings you have tonight of pride, of passion. Use that to make a difference. Go forth, do good, heal, care, comfort. Know that all of us are behind you. Remember the inspiration from this evening and let that guide your passion to be the best nurse that you can be. Please join in with me in giving them another round of applause. So, welcome to the profession of nursing. We wish you the best in your career. That does conclude our ceremonies for this evening. If the audience would please remain seated until our graduates have filed out, we'll be happy to meet you in the lobby. I believe some pictures and congratulations are in order for everyone. Thank you for coming and have a good evening.